And in business, the Monetary Policy Committee of the Central Bank of Nigeria has cut down the monetary policy rate by 50 basis points to 13.50% from 14%. To speak with me on this is Onome. Onome, thank you for joining me in the studio.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. So what's your take on the reduction of the monetary policy rate from 14% to 13.5%?
I think it came a bit too late.
Okay.
Most of us expected that it would be hold. It's been hold for almost over 2 years now, so it came a bit late. I would have expected it to happen shortly after or before the country had left recession, or sometime, last year, late last year, or at the very worst, January. So I think it came a bit too late.
All right, so moving forward, do you think it's good for the economy? Because, the whole idea is to rebalance our economic state.
I think it's more symbolic. In reality, it won't do much. But the signaling is good. That is good,
What should we expect moving forward? Because we see that although the MPR has reduced, the CRR still remains the same.
I think they left the CRR to prevent banks playing in the FX market and also to manage liquidity. But the reality of things is that for most banks that want to push lending, the CRR affects mostly your Naira lending. So you can also, decide to ramp up the FX part of your loan book. So I think all in all, wasn't what people were expecting, but it's better late than never.
But are we expecting that foreign investment would increase with the reduction of this MPR? Because I don't know if the effects would be felt on the economy immediately.
I think it would take some time. As for foreign investments, FPI side, we're still going to have that. We had large, investor interest, fixed income, money markets and all that. For FDI, I don't see much happening till after swearing in, because most investors will probably want to wait till there's a new cabinet to find out, what policy directions the government is going to be taking, what sectors will they focus on. So I think largely everything is on pause, and that segment is on pause till after the swearing in.
And in terms of rebasing the economy, the CBN is telling the administration to rebase. What's your take on this? Do you think it's a good time to rebase the economy?
It's not really a bad thing, but to me, rebasing isn't the issue. I think there are deeper issues the government can look at, because even if you're going to rebase, it's always been a tussle between Nigeria and South Africa. So at the very most, you rebase and you're the biggest economy in Africa. But being the biggest economy in Africa and with the high levels of poverty you have, those are more critical issues. So yes, it's good. It's nice to see, what's the structure of the economy. During the last rebasing, we finally knew that telecoms and entertainment play a big role in the economy. So it's good, but I think the bigger issue is, pushing up economic growth and tackling poverty. That's more important than, having,
All right. Yeah. All right. I hope, I guess time would have to tell in this regard then. Thank you for joining me in the studio.
Thank you for having me.
All right. And that's all on business news on this hour. Still ahead on Plus TV Africa is our roundup on entertainment and sports. We'll be back in a moment.